Thanks, Andrew and Vanessa. It's an honor to be here talking to everyone that's on the call tonight. As they've said, my name is Jeremy, and I just want to share a quick story around this amazing technology that's changed my life. So back in 2014, about 11 years ago now, I was in a horrific car accident. I wish I could show you pictures of the car. You would totally get it. 100K an hour impact. It was shocking. And it honestly should have taken my life. I'm so grateful to still be here. I obviously had more to do, so I'm here sharing with you tonight. I walked away grateful to be alive, but for the next 10 years, I actually lived with constant whiplash pain, ongoing discomfort throughout my body. And for the first 12 months after the accident, I was seeing a physio, and they were a great help up until about a year. And they sort of turned to me and said, "Well, Jeremy, your recovery has plateaued. And so the pain that you're experiencing now, that's your new normal." So that was pretty tough to hear at the time. But I guess I just learned to live with it until last year. So about 10 years on from my accident, I saw two of my great friends leading the call tonight, Andrew and Vanessa, posting on Instagram about this random little sticker you can put on your body, and we call it a patch. And so I thought, well, you know what? What have I got to lose? I'm a big skeptic, but I've had 10 years living at the pain levels I've been living at. What did I have to lose? So after 10 years of pain and discomfort, trying something new seemed worth it. So I committed to patching, but not just for a short time. I understood very quickly that regeneration takes time. And yes, there are one patch wonders, as Andrew and Vanessa have already said, but for some people, it can take a little longer. Well, for me, at about the 12-month mark, I really noticed some significant changes, and I wanted to give it a fair chance, which is why I went that long. See, at the end of that year, the change was incredible. So my pain hadn't completely disappeared, but I can tell you it was around 90% better, which is a major win for me. I could lift things I wasn't able to lift before. I had more energy, no more nana naps in the afternoon, no more brain fog in the afternoon. If you experienced that, I had more awareness and alertness. My sleep had improved, so that contributes to all of that as well. And my skin dramatically changed. Again, I wish I could show before and afters now. I was very red and inflamed in the face. I do have rosacea, but now you can see, hopefully, a more youthful, collagen-filled face. It's really good. So my overall quality of life is so much better since I decided to take the plunge, even though I was skeptical. Even my hair changed. My hair got thicker. I was starting to thin quite a lot on top, and less grays, more color coming through. And honestly, I feel like I've reversed the clock a bit. That's what it feels like. So when I say, and when Andrew and Vanessa say that these patches are age reversing, we really mean it, and I'm living proof. So after 10 years of daily pain, I finally have my life back, and I couldn't recommend this enough. So please look into this further and get back to the person that brought you to this call. It's going to change your life like it's changed mine. Thanks, Andrew and Vanessa.
Love that. And
Jeremy, you are brilliant. And you know what? I love two things that he said. He just watched something, he was curious, he was actually desperate for a solution. And we know it's done so much for him and his family. But, Jeremy, one more thing. Because you committed to the long term and you committed just to patching for yourself and your family, we did have a conversation, how many months in, where you were just looking as well for your family for another stream of income. Will you just
Yeah.
speak quickly into why you've also really lent into that opportunity?
Absolutely. So, like I said, when I first started patching, I actually didn't tell anybody. I regret that to this day, but that's a story for later. I was skeptical, like I said. So, I wore it for a period of time until I saw what it did in my body. Like I said, at the year mark, noticed the significant changes. And Anita and I were on long service leave and contemplating a whole bunch of things about our future and how we wanted to provide for our family. And Andrew and Vanessa mentioned already, we're pastors, and I'm very grateful for the wage from our church, but it's not going to give us financial freedom into the future. And so we've been exploring back then opportunities to have multiple streams of income in our world. And when I realized what this patch did, that's when I regretted, gee, I wish I started this a year ago. But we started sharing with people because we could see the value and potential in building over a long period of time, because it takes work. It's not an overnight, you're going to be a millionaire overnight, but you do the small things consistently, like what we've been doing, and you start to see this stream of income come in that can make a real difference to your life. So our results that we got from patching is what triggered us to explore this as a business. But let me encourage you, don't wait for your result like I did, because now I'm a year behind where I could be. And so if you're at all curious, you're hearing a great testimony tonight. Use my story. There are so many other testimonies. Andrew and Vanessa will tell you how to access them, and get on board and start telling people about this now, because it's making a difference in thousands of people's lives.